it's me Liz with 143 Handmade, and I'm just going to do a quick share video of this blanket that I did, inspired by Kristen over at Scrap Fabric Love. She did a large, what was it, big quilt blocks or something like that. It was a short series she did a couple of months ago. It took me a while to finish it, but I got it done. But these are her quarter square log cabin blocks, and then these are fence rail blocks, and then I don't remember what she called this. I think it's a square and a square. I don't remember the name of the block, but anyways, and then I added sashing and cornerstones because I just needed it to be a little bit bigger, and so I did that. And it's not a traditional quilt in that there's no batting. It is just the piece fabric and then fabric on the back, and with no batting because my niece, whom this is for, asked for a little bit lighter weight blanket. But I did do a fair amount of hand stitching to anchor those two layers together. I used several different stitches. I've got cross stitches and the just running stitch. I've got blanket stitch, running stitch. And I had this rule where on the pink fabrics I used teal. On the teal fabrics I used gray. And on the gray fabrics I used pink. And I can see now that some of the gray on teal does take on a little bit of a teal look. But that's okay. And this one right here, it looks dark gray on the camera, but it is actually just a teal. Let's see, can I get in closer? Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it's teal. So that's how I decided what colors to use. I just kind of randomly did that at first and then just kind of went with it. I did this, the name of that stitch escapes me right now, but I did that stitch around the 4 sashing bits around the center block to just emphasize the middle a little bit. So I'll be right back with the back. Okay, and here's the back. I did a pieced back with just the bulk fabric that I had left. So that's how that looks. The back of the stitches turned out really interesting. That the one I can't remember the name of. This is how it looks on the back. Just little dashes. Let me see if I can find the hot pink side. There we go. So that you can see the little dashes better. The running stitch really doesn't look that much different, except for at the corners. I didn't make sure that on the back the corners looked good, if that makes sense, of the running stitch. The only place it was a little tricky is on these corners where I joined all of those layers with the sewing machine. There's a lot of layers there because what I did is I hand stitched the middle section by itself, this whole middle strip, and then I added on the top strips, and then I hand quilted those, and then I added on the last one and hand quilted those, so that way it minimized the bulk while I was stitching it. And this is how the blanket stitch looks from the back. It's just these little bars. So thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you again.